Last night, actor Larry Drake won his second Emmy for portraying Benny, a mentally challenged mail clerk in the television series LA Law. Well, imagine portraying someone with Down syndrome when you have Down syndrome yourself. That's exactly the challenge for a young actor named Christopher Burke in the new fall television series Life Goes On.
Just when you thought the networks weren't going to take any risks with the fall season, ABC unleashed Life Goes On, a family sitcom with a twist.
You lost? Where you heading?
I can't find room 72. You know where it is?
Christopher Burke is 23. He's from New York and was born with Down syndrome, a genetic disorder that causes mental retardation. Although Chris's case is not severe, his emotional development is only about that of a 14-year-old. But don't call it Down syndrome around him.
Up syndrome. And it's like when you have, like a joke. And I decided to call it up syndrome, which is really a funny way, and so that was me.
The attitude, right?
Yeah, yes, it's the attitude. Yes, it's the attitude.
Chris's disability has never gotten in the way of his life dream of being an actor.
I have been acting, since I was 5. I was able to do a lot of school plays. When I first started, I used to do a lot of Christmas plays, and I did Rhinestone Cowboy.
Rhinestone Cowboy?
Yes, Rhinestone Cowboy, by Glenn Campbell.
We're over on a two-shot here, and then Becca comes around and says,
Primetime sitcoms are a far cry from school plays. Chris's real success came when he was discovered by Hollywood producer Michael Braverman.
Well, I had done a pilot the year before called Desperate, in which Chris Burke had a peripheral role. He was in about 3 scenes in a 2-hour show. And the scenes that he was in, he absolutely stole. I mean, it was quite evident from the film that we were getting that this was a very special young man. ABC responded to him as I did and asked me if I could possibly do something using him again, which I said, let me go back and think about, and I did, and the result was Life Goes On.
yeah, but we're not quite there yet, okay?
Okay.
So what you say is you're looking at your dad, look at your dad, turn around, Chris, come on.
It requires a little more patience, it requires a little more time, it requires a little more understanding, but it's worth it.
In Life Goes On, Chris's role as Corky touches on many aspects of living with a handicapped person, but it stays away from being depressing.
To me, I don't really think it's depressing at all, because I think it's really great and wonderful to have a son who has Down syndrome, and seeing all his interests, what's like what he wants to do.
I think the crux of it is, this is a real, solid, basic family who happen to have a middle child who has Down syndrome. And his uniqueness, I think, gives us a little bit of an edge and a little bit of a spin, and does all those things that we hope, mark success for us.
And if Chris's father has any concerns, it may just be that Chris has adapted to the Hollywood lifestyle rather easily.
He'll be able to handle it very well without going Hollywood on us.
But there's only one thing I can say. I'm not going to Hollywood, but it's just that, it's a business thing, that I always enjoy.
And certainly, if Life Goes On proves to be the only gem in the not-so-glittering gamut of fall shows, there's nothing wrong with a little future planning.
Maybe someday, who knows, I might be able to go into movies,
You're welcome.
But the real challenge for the show Life Goes On is its time slot is opposite 60 Minutes on Sundays. As for Christopher Burke, well, his dad says Chris has gotten bitten by Hollywood. He now wants a house in Malibu.